the green is good and the red is bad. So Sergio Perez, of course, losing 3 places. Esteban Ocon losing 1. And there's Lewis Hamilton gaining 5 positions. Let's talk about Lewis first of all there. And then we can talk about Lando Norris, I think, as the sort of 2 guys who raised most positions. Lewis Hamilton, what do you think, Alex?
Yeah, first half of the race was very good. So he would have obviously wanted more. Obviously, Mercedes are not where they want to be. It was unusual seeing Hamilton so out of his comfort zone in qualifying, didn't even make it out of Q1. So he's going to have to. It's an unusual position. He's not been in. I've not seen him as uncomfortable in an F1 car since when he was in McLaren, going up against Button, or perhaps even the first year of Mercedes when he was there with Rosberg. He'd have a couple of bad races there, but we haven't seen this sort of struggle before, and can't look too much into it because of course it's the car as well. It's just struggling to get the most out of it. But yeah, I think 10th place was pretty much the best he could do today.
And he could have done a little bit better because they got unlucky, didn't they, with the virtual safety car on lap 37, 38. And if he just got into the pits, then maybe could have. But as you say, when you're 37 years of age, which is, I don't know what that feels like yet, but when you're 37 years of age, does it get a bit tiring a bit quickly with this having to drive a car that's this bad?
I mean, from my point of view, I mean, Lewis is, obviously, currently the greatest driver that exists. He's got he's won everything, but he's also a very moral and emotional guy, and I think the events of the last week or so. Have probably had a bit of an effect on him. The lack of performance from the car, the fact the issues in Saudi, before the race and what happened on Saturday, or Friday night. So I think these things play on him, and I think sometimes we've got to allow him to be just a regular human being. And he had a bad day. He didn't want to take any risks. He didn't want to do anything stupid. He knows he didn't have a car to win, so he probably didn't want to be there. So what he had to do, and he'll be on a jet out of there tonight and focusing on Australia. So I think he just had a bad weekend. So I think we can allow him that. He deserves it, and he's earned that right.